I found the coolest card of 2024 and I didn't even know it existed till now. 2015 Topps Archives, Will Ferrell. 2015 Topps Archives, Will Ferrell, Cubs card, SGC 10, which great condition. Look at this thing. In the 4th inning against the Angels on March 12th, the Cubs scored 4 runs before Will doused the rally by fanning on 3 pitches. Ferrell played first base too, for just 1 batter being yanked. Don't do this to me, shouted before sulking off the field. This is insane. I love this kind of stuff. Listen to the sound. Dude, this is not my favorite. This is taking a decent amount of time. We're gonna be running a lot of these with the whatnot. Blu Sports Cards, my boys. I walk in. Yep. There's no price of admission, but when I come here, look at this. Look what's sitting here. Little Totally Blue from 2012-13 certified. From Blu Sports Cards. It's perfect. I almost want to keep this here. A little memory, just stick it up there. But yeah, dude, this is cool. Glendale, California. If you guys are out here, come see the boys.
Stop by, exactly.
Yep.
Stop by, enjoy the hobby with us.
Let's go. This is sick, man. I love a good on-card autograph, but I love an inscription.
Inscriptions are awesome.
Man,
Anything inscription is so rare, it's hard to find.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I say with the Kobe's. Yeah, Mamba out, Black Mamba, you know, Vino, whatever inscription Kobe does, you know, it's money. You know, same with
LeBron.
him,
Yeah.
with LeBron.
Jordan doesn't have any inscriptions.
Does he? He has
But
probably.
he has one, but it's not an NBA uniform, and it's sold for like 40 grand.
Wow.
He doesn't have much.
He doesn't have any
Even you know who doesn't have much? Gretzky.
I know.
Yeah, Gretzky doesn't have it. I have one, but you know, I got one, but he rarely puts any inscription. Inscriptions are pretty nice.
That's fire, bro.
What's the beauty about this one, Jay? In the PSA database, it will say the signature signed at the Blu Sports Cards. You see the date on it?
ITP,
Yeah,
presence.
it'll let you know it was there. It's such a cool
That's cool.
thing that it'll show you that it happened in the.
Look at these. If you had to have one athlete, realistically, not like Jordan or Kobe, who would you have come for a signing here?
Probably Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yeah.
If that happens, the whole Glendale will be closed down.
Or Messi.
Oh,
Either one.
God. Who would you bring?
Right now, honestly, I think for the Armenian community, bringing Arman Tsarukyan is the best thing. He's 4th in UFC rankings right now, and he's really popular. He has a fight coming up with Oliveira next. So.
That Bruce Lee things.
Yeah, it's like a 3D hologram. It's pretty cool.
What the heck are these?
This is a training gloves made specially for Ronda Rousey. Okay, you see Everlast put Ronda Rousey on it. And before the fight, UFC 168 with Misha Tate, she signed the gloves. It's worn by her. Train. You see all the
Look at those
marks on it. And this is for the UFC 175. Again, same thing. You see the special names. It's specially made for her.
Wow.
You know, this auto over here is perfect. And I think she fought with Alexis.
Pick these up. Check these out. So I'm actually gonna give these away on my Whatnot streams. These are the Lorcana Disney. So we'll pop a couple of these open. Make sure you guys are following. We're gonna be live multiple times a week. Shout out to Blu Sports Cards, my boy Armin. Let's go. And I got to pick up a little 2023 certified right there. So we got football season going, got playoffs, so it'll be a fun rip. But guys, check out their Whatnots. Check out Blu Sports Cards. If you're ever in Glendale, come say what's up to the boys. I picked up a lot of sports cards. Go on our Whatnots. My link is down below. You can get your first $10 to spend. If you guys can't make it to the card show, be a part of the virtual card show every single week with me. And if you guys want to bid on singles, or you just want to hang out and ask hobby questions, like ask anybody in the YouTube comments, you can vouch. Our Whatnot streams are absolutely fun. We do a ton of giveaways. So look, this is our stream, just to show you guys, look. So I pre-scheduled my streams. We're doing one today at 4:30, and then we're doing one on 1/24 at 4 p.m. So every single Wednesday, I'm gonna power in Fridays as well. I can go to upload photos, and all I have to do is take a picture of this Corbin Carroll. Watch this. And it scans the PSA slab. Look at this. This is why I tell people PSA 10 Gem Mint Corbin Carroll. Just from that photo, it scanned it, which I just think the fact that PSA and Whatnot collabed on this is incredible. incredible. Let's just put 50 bucks. Fractor 1 to 3 ounces, and look at this. Offer, enable offers, so people can offer on it. The most tedious thing to do in memorabilia and cards is to actually list the stuff. And look at that, Corbin Carroll's right there, 50 bucks, and I can pin it. So look at that, it's right there, it's pinned, so somebody can buy it now or make an offer, and or we could run it as an auction, which is always fun too. Like that's a card I could run as an auction. It's just so much easier to sell cards this way on a live streaming app. And to me, Whatnot's the best one. It's so simple, the tools and the interface, and there's just so many people on there. Whether you're gonna open boxes or singles or whatever, it's just easy, you know? And watch, I'll just give you another example. This Josh Allen, right here, we got a white prism Josh Allen, big playoff game. And look, I can go here, upload photo, once again. And I can take a better picture. Obviously I'm filming, so I just want to show you, but look at that. So look, it's processing slab. Look at that. It just took the data. I don't have to write or type anything. How long did that take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. Lorcana, I'm gonna do a couple giveaways of this. I know this stuff's really fun. So, and I know it's, everybody loves Disney. If you like Disney, who's your favorite character? What's your favorite movie? Gotta know down below. I'm just gonna say it. Buzz Lightyear was my hero, and I loved Lilo and Stitch. And I also loved Toy Story. I'm getting used to the coffee maker too. This is a different vibe, guys, for me. Man, classic Pacific Bold. Once you get used to a coffee, you just get used to it. I'm gonna price cards in the kitchen while I talk to you guys. So here we go. We got a Calvin Ridley card, which he was on the Jaguars, which they were a little disappointing. It's interesting to give feedback on some of these players as you see them. Calvin Ridley made a little comeback. I think he got in trouble for like betting or something on I almost said on cards, on like sports, which I think is just ridiculous that he got in trouble for that. But Jason Dominguez, he's gonna be huge. Be huge next year. I'm taking him out of the thing because it's easier to take the picture. This guy was huge in the hobby in the beginning. Honestly, he's still good. Jason Dominguez. I think him and Anthony Volpe could make like some good waves next year, so that could be interesting. Price that out like 20 bucks. I mean, that's not bad for a slab. It's crazy how slabs have changed. Like, see, I'll give you an example. This Mike Trout, it's a sick card. It's a 2018 refractor. Mike Trout's one of my favorite baseball players. He's just a great guy. I'll do this as a giveaway. A little CSG slab. So I'll do this as a giveaway. So I go in the giveaway tab. I try to do like 5 to 10 giveaways a stream. Sometimes like $50, sometimes 20 bucks, sometimes like a $20 or $30 card. You know, I think to myself sometimes, like, you know, I've been talking to a lot of people. I've talked to Jimmy, Kentucky Roadshow, I've talked to Card Collector too. You know, and opening a card shop would be fun. But you guys know I love filming content and traveling. I just couldn't put myself to do it. I'm not dissuading anybody else from doing it. I think there's good opportunities there. If you opened a card shop or if you own a card shop, comment down below what your card shop is so we can support you. I just prefer to support and film content, other shops for right now. But I mean, I also like the hustle, like as much as I'm a collector. And you know, I had some guy DM me, and I just want to show you guys this because it was an interesting thing, and I want to know what your guys' take on like the business versus hobby, because I know it's both, and I don't know if the guy responded. So check this out. This guy's name is Fire Slab ZZZZ. So I usually respond to people. I just don't make a big deal out of it. I'll send honest messages and I don't get mad. Like, and if someone says something mean, I just block them. I don't really like. I don't deal with that kind of stuff because at the end of the day, like, and this is just a life rule I've learned throughout the process and just like through my sobriety is like, anytime someone has to say something mean, especially from my own experience, whenever I've said something mean or I put somebody down or someone's gossiping and I'm kind of engaging in that, it's usually a bad look on me because from my experience, I know this is like when I'm not feeling good, it's easier to put somebody down. So instead, like, I'm taking the high road, and I've just learned that through experience and been through a lot. Also, I've been putting my face on the internet since I was 14, so actually didn't put my face on the internet in the beginning, but I've been on the internet for a while. Heard a lot of things at the same time. I've learned to just like how to react and like appropriate timing. But like when hurt people, like that's an old saying. So it's one of those things, you take the high road. So this guy didn't say anything mean. Honestly, when someone says something, it looks worse on them than if I respond in some insecure, fearful way or get mad. Like, what am I gonna do? This guy messaged me, and I get a lot of messages. You guys want to ask me how many messages I get a day? Gets a little crazy. So he said, how is this a hobby? Most people would call it a business. And I get it. People are upset, but you can't focus on like some people see a business thing and then they focus on that, but they don't think about the bigger picture. And it's not all a business for everybody. This, what I'm showing you guys, is a business because I'm flipping cards and buying them at certain percentages and trying to sell them. It's like owning an online card shop. If I owned a card shop, would we be saying this? It'd be like the same thing. He said, how's this hobby? Most people call it business. I got to stay on track. It's both. I said, it's whatever you want it to be. I have 15,000 Sacramento Kings and DeMarcus cards that I've had since I was 15 years old. I haven't sold one since he was a rookie in 2010-11. I don't really want to sell. I love collecting and putting them in my 5-row boxes. It brings me nostalgia and it makes me happy. That's why it's a hobby. On the side though, I love selling cards. That's like the kind of like the hobby perspective of it, you know? And I like hearing like a card has value, a card's gone down. It's entertaining. Here's 3 names that have fluctuated in our hobby this year. CJ Stroud, Connor Bedard, and Victor Wembanyama, right? So everybody wants to own the guy. Right now, Stroud and Wemby, Bedard's hurt, but I mean, he's still great, you know, still a young 18-year-old kid that's killing it this year. So, you know, everybody wants to own the guy. And I think that concept of like having the guy is pretty fun. Like this CJ Stroud, like he's killing it this year. Like this guy makes a Super Bowl run. Like people are paying full comps on this guy right now. I saw it at Burbank. I've seen it I've heard it through videos already. It's crazy, but I get it. Like the guy's killing it and people want the next guy, you know, and I completely resonate and understand that, you know. And then you have the guys that come and go, right? The Justin Jeffersons. He's still good, but they didn't have a quarterback. I know for a fact, I can tell when a card will sell. It's a CJ Stroud SGC 10 Mosaic rookie, right? Great freaking card to have right now. But the whole point about it is like there's the hobby side and then there's the business side. I'm not going to be able to, you know, show you guys all my hobby side and collecting side of my DeMarcus stuff that I've already shown you, but it's back, you know, it's back at home, it's there, and I got to show you guys during Vlogmas. But now it's like when I pick new DeMarcus cards up, you're going to see more modern stuff, you know, you're going to see a lot of, I don't know, fun flip stuff, but it can be both. The whole point is, how is this a hobby and how is this a business? There is the side of me that I know deep down, and it's in every single person, and if it's not in you, then you're not a true collector. And most of the people, there are people in the industry that are not true collectors, that are just not true collectors. I don't know how else to say it. But at the end of the day, this hobby could go to zero, and I really enjoy it. I like helping the kids in the hobby, because when I was a kid in the hobby, it was dorky, it was lame, it was weird, people made fun of you. I know the butterfly effect. I can change the perception of the hobby, and I can give people a good experience so they can pass that on to somebody else. Sometimes I might not be buying a card for a kid. It might just be saying hello and they want to say what's up to their favorite YouTuber. Or sometimes it might be the going to Card Collector 2 shop or meeting Jeff Wilson. Or sometimes it could be, hey, you collect, oh my gosh, you collect Mike Trout, me too. And you make a lifelong friend at the show. Or you could meet somebody at Burbank Cards that you know also came from Tokyo and they know about all the shows and the shops and they love Otani and they love, you know, Ichiro and they love all the Japanese influence in baseball, and you guys connect on that note and you guys both leave like, oh my gosh. Or you both collect that 62 Topps or the 58 Mantle set, anything. It's like whatever connects you in. There's a reason people do the hobby, right? And I think a hobby too is a good way to bring you joy and it makes you happy. And I think if you get too tied into the money aspect, and you know, Rob talks about this a lot at Burbank, but it's like, you know, whether you want to break, you want to get into breaks, that's fine. Like that's not my experience, is to buy into breaks. Your collecting or your hobby or business journey, you got to pick your lane. I'm not the end all be all. I don't think I know everything, and I don't think buying these cards, like you should buy Corbin Carroll now because I bought him. Like it's never been like that. It's never, ever, ever. I've never been like that. I buy cool cards. This card is unbelievably sick. It's a Julio Rodriguez Bob Ross for 20 bucks. Are you kidding me? The price of grading is like 10, 20 bucks. This card to me, I bet you that honestly, I think I got a steal on this. So sick, and I bought it because it looked cool, right? And you know, I was talking about that with Simply High End Cards, George at Burbank Cards. You just buy stuff that looks cool. Find me stuff that looks cool. These cards are sick. Like this Bob Ross, I could put it on the fridge maybe, or I could sell it, right? I have to decide, and it's tough. But I like to talk about this stuff because it's important, right? Whatever is keeping you in the hobby, like why? Honestly, I'll send it back to you guys. Why are you in the hobby? Like what makes you guys want to be a part of this hobby that we have? Because it gets kind of interesting, like the perspective on the hobby. And oh, it's a business or it's just a hobby, or how is this a hobby? Well, it's all perception. Checking for your flight. Uh-oh, I'm leaving for Dallas tomorrow. Here it is. American Airlines, that's my main joint. I like them a lot. Let's go live on Whatnot. Look at this. I sorted everything out and had a busy day, obviously yesterday and since I got here, but this is pretty cool. We got to buy it now. Look at this beautiful, show you guys some of the stuff. Corbin Carroll at a 75 out of 75. Nice J-Rod. Look at that Bob Ross card. That's sick. Some other highlights. Desmond Bain. JJ McCarthy just won the national championship. Pretty cool right there. And these are our buy it nows and these are our auctions. Gonna go live at 4:30. So 15 minutes and that's good to go. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, by the way, I got a desk and I got the TV stand coming in, then we got the bed. So we're making moves here. Pumped. We'll be live multiple times a week on Whatnot. So don't forget to sign up and follow us. Links are all down below if you guys can't make it to the shows. Atlanta Culture Collision. Come see us. We'll have tables there. And then in February, I'll have the Burbank Card Show. And I will be hosting a kids event. I'm going to put that link down below. You guys can come in. There's 2 sessions for the kids trade event. So come in. Ultra Pro and PSA are sponsoring it. And I'll be at the Burbank Card Show. So come hang out. And also I'll be at Burbank Card Show every single week. I'll try to pre-announce when I'm going. So if you guys want to come hang out at the shop and just shoot some content or just look through cards with us, come do it. Check out Blu Sports Cards as well. And we're going to check out other shops and shows along the area. So you guys don't forget to like these videos, comment, and subscribe. Getting it going. Let's go.